Hey everyone, it's Jordan here with JDog Obedience again, and I just wanted to welcome you back to lesson 2 of your free online puppy class. So now that we have gotten a positive association built between either our clicker or our mark word, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start learning how to engage the puppy using only our body movements, and it's also going to serve as a good introduction to our recall. A lot of times I think when people first start training their puppies, they rely too much on equipment. So their questions are, what kind of leash should I buy? What kind of collar should I buy? What kind of harness should I buy? It's all about equipment for people. But I'm here to tell you that if you work with your puppy correctly and you build that strong association to your training and yourself right in the beginning, you actually don't even need to use any sort of special equipment at all. With most of my dogs that I work with, board and train and my own, I try to keep them off of their leashes and out of special equipment as much as possible. The reason for this is that I don't want my dogs to get dependent on the equipment that I'm using in order to be obedient. I want them to be obedient to me no matter what, because they have a bond with me, not because they know like, oh man, my collar just went on, or oh, my harness just went on, it's time to work. I want my dogs to be able to work for me all the time. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my body movement, my excitement, and my tone of voice to keep my dog engaged on me and give me lots of opportunity to reward them and stay close to me. So the very first exercise that we're going to work on today is called the puppy game. And we're not going to use any cues, we're not going to use any commands, we're not even going to use their name in this game. All we're going to do is we are going to get our puppy excited about working with us and get them excited about staying in close proximity to us. It's a very simple game. All we're going to do is we're going to let our puppy wander away from us, and then we're going to quickly recall them back to us by saying, hey, 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 and using our body movement and excitement to get them to want to stay close to us. And the goal of this exercise is to have your puppy's tail moving the entire time. We want them to be having a good time, and we want them to build that positive association with their recall. If we think about recall just for a second, typically speaking, 99% of the time, recall is a very negative thing for a dog. They're either getting their playtime ended, they did something they weren't supposed to, maybe you're getting ready to leave for the day, they need to go in their crate. Very rarely just positive things ever happen when we recall a dog, and that's another reason why it makes it so hard for people to solidify their recalls. So right from the beginning, we're going to build a very, very, very positive association with the recall and teach our dog that every single time they come back to us and every single time that they are close to us, it's going to be a very rewarding experience. Guys, as we work on this, please remember that in the beginning of training, you cannot treat too often. It's better to over-treat than under-treat because, again, we're trying to teach our dogs that the closer they stay to us and the more willing they are to be with us, the higher rewarding it's going to be. So without further ado, let's work on engaging our puppy using our body movements, our body language, and reward them for being close to us.
Hey, hey! Yes. Oh. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Ooh. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Yes! Good boy. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Yes! Good boy.
Okay guys, so that wraps up our lesson for today. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them below, shoot me a DM, or email me at jdogobedience@gmail.com, and I will do anything and everything I can to help you. Otherwise, I hope you guys learned something new today, and I wish you all the best in your training, and I'll talk to you next time.